Pearl alongside me, Gavin Berry, and it should be a great one today between two very good teams. London Lightning come in rolling along with Marvin Phillips. They start Al Stewart, Brent Jennings, Emmanuel Little, Darnell Lazar, and Marvin Phillips, while the power counter with Warren Ward, Brian Oliver, Toot Rash, Tyrone Garland, and Douglas Murray. Brent Jennings knocks down the first triple.
That's a big shot. Not an easy thing to do, Jeremy. We had a lot of pregame action there. A couple videos to put on the scoreboards. We had the late anthem, a couple things that slow the pace down. So it's a challenge to come off the start of a game hot and ready to go.
Jennings blocks Brian Oliver's three. We are underway. Al Stewart with the ball guarded by Roush. He finds Emmanuel Little. Emmanuel Little, 7th in the league in scoring with 18.5 points per game. Lazar shot off. Rebound up for grabs. Roush comes down with it.
And they're going to need that all day. They need the guards to come back and get those defensive rebounds.
Looking for Ward. Bounces out of his hands. Brent Jennings was trying to get creative and ended up thinking too much and caused himself a travel.
Yeah, Jeremy, it's off to an interesting start, and I think telling for what could happen in the rest of the game. You hear the London Lightning coach, Carlos Knox, yelling early to get it inside to Lazar, trying to immediately go after the power with their lack of size.
Oliver steps out of bounds, and that's 3 turnovers on 3 plays.
Not a good start for the Power, and as I said, not easy, Jeremy. After all that pregame festivities, couple issues with the nets early on. Coming out a little cold, it's not easy to do that.
Power are without Travis Relaford today. Relaford 6th in the league in scoring with 19.1 points per game. He's a big loss, both offensively and defensively.
Absolutely. Stretch forward, Jeremy, that does a lot of scoring, but is also a body on the defensive end that can guard a lot of different positions.
Emmanuel Little knocks down the turnaround jumper. Ward working on Little. Trying to go to Capers inside. He just throws that one out of bounds, and that's 4 trips up the court and 4 turnovers.
And on that play, I'm okay with Ward turning his back to the net, but someone has to fill into the space that's empty. He has to be able to have a kick-out option. Yes, he did force inside for a bounce pass, but at the same time, no one was there for a kick-out pass to bail him out. Someone has to come and fill.
Lazar spins. Falls right into Roush's lap.
And Roush with 2 defensive rebounds, the guard coming back and helping out on the glass, which is great to see early on.
Goes for the layup, that's no good. Marvin Phillips runs up the court, hands it off to Brent Jennings. Brent Jennings acquired for Zane Johnson in a trade with Brampton. Jennings to Phillips, Phillips working down low, pass, Lazar finishes.
And Jennings has had some big days for London. 33 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists when he got to face his old team in a win last week. Looks like the new acquisition's fitting in nicely.
Ward, Roush, Capers, Capers fouled by Phillips.
Jeremy, with the Power not exactly having their scoring power, some guys they've relied on throughout the season to put some points on the board, I really would like to see them move the ball a lot today. Use each other, limit your dribbles, set good screens. It's all about off-ball movement in this one for me.
Capers gets the first power point of the afternoon. 7-1 lead now for the Lightning. Capers splits the pair a little with the rebound. Al Stewart now comes off the screen. Phillips. 10 on the shot clock, puts up the 3. No good, rebound, Roush, another rebound for the guard.
We could keep a running tally right now, that's his 3rd. More to come, I'm sure.
Doug Thomas, newest acquisition. Oliver shot way off. Stewart runs the length of the floor. He'll pull out. Gives it to Jennings. Jennings turns around, good. 9-1. Lightning lead. 8:20 to go here in the first quarter.
Coach Julius looking to bring in Strong right off the bench early in this first quarter. Not a bad move. A guy that can individually put some points on the board for them if need be.
Capers stripped. Timeout, Power. 9-1 start for the London Lightning here in the early going.
Again, and thanks to Flow 93.5, I'm going to give away courtside seats for the loudest fans. So if you make some noise right now, you could be courtside. Let's hear some noise, courtside. I think I got a winner. I got a winner.
Those two right there?
You two. The boy with the Power shirt on and the girl sitting right beside him, the whole family right there. You won courtside seats thanks to Flow 93.5. Take it away, Scotty.
All right, thanks, Seb. All right, it's time for a free throw challenge. We're here with Terrence. It's his birthday today, so let's wish him a happy birthday, Power Nation. All right, no pressure, kid. You get one shot and one shot only. You hit it, you win a $100 gift certificate for Rogers Store. You miss, and I get the gift certificate. I'm still rooting for you, though. Let's see it. Silence in the crowd. Buzzer beater! Unbelievable. Nice shot, buddy. You're walking home with a $100 gift certificate. Happy birthday. How you feel?
Good.
Say go Power.
Go Power.
That's right. Go Power.
Strong checks in. That's the only change for the Power. Oliver steps out. Lazar underneath. Ward. He scoops that off the backboard. Thought about pulling up. Now he's looking for Strong. Roush. Guarded by Phillips. Splits the D. Dishes. Thomas. No. Douglas Thomas. Nice ball movement.
And their first offensive possession, that looks pretty good. They get a good shot out of it. Can't finish. That's just frustrating to see.
Jennings. He's got 7 in the early going.
That new acquisition, as we said
That
earlier.
long wait to start didn't bother him.
No, definitely not. He can score the ball. And I think he's excited to be on this London team. He's put up some really good numbers for this team thus far.
Strong. Now Ward. Inside to Capers. Capers. Stewart almost got a hand in there. Strong. Trying to create space. He doesn't need much. 2 on the shot clock. Ward pulls up. In and out and back out. Can't buy anything early going. 11-1 London. Ward steals. Roush takes it himself finally. Gets it to fall. (11-3) Lightning lead. Lazar turns it over. Ward, he loses it. Al Stewart finds it. Blocked by Thomas.
Thomas, a new acquisition for the Power.
Yes, they signed him. He was activated today, literally 2 hours before the game with the Travis Relaford injury.
And gets the starting lineup. That just says something about the situation they're in with their minimal amount of big men in the lineup due to injuries and other circumstances. But he's going to have to be play a big role today, and I don't know how much I can say about him based on lack of information, but and lack of really seeing him play.
Jonathan Mills checks in for the Lightning, as well as Billy Baptiste. Ward dishes. Capers fouled by Baptiste.
Good ball movement, Jeremy. That's perfect. They got to use each other to get good shots. Early on, they've been doing too many isolation plays, step back shots, trying to do too much one-on-one actions. that's a great play, a great fast break where they moved the ball and found each other.
Capers, 1 for 2 at the line today. Makes his first. Capers is an 80% free throw shooter on the season. Phillips fading. Mills rebound. Loose, out of bounds, Lightning ball.
Jeremy, we should watch this closely, just how many second chance opportunities London's going to get in this game. Power going to have to rebound as a team and limit those second chance opportunities. If they do that, they're going to be in fine position to win this game. If not, it's going to be a tough one for them.
Baptist working on Ward. Ward may have gotten a hand on it, and Ward gets the rebound. Power getting some stops, almost a double dribble.
Ooh, I thought that was a carry.
Ward pulls up 3, no. Rebound, out of bounds, Lightning ball.
See, I'm not a huge fan of that shot, and the only reason, Jeremy, is it's immediately you get the ball up the court, and a pull-up 3 without even moving the ball a little bit, trying your offense. Ward can get that shot off a good amount and pretty consistently. Doesn't need to be right away. And it's not necessarily a horrible shot for him, but I think you can just get better shots, better looks.
Mills kicks to Phillips. Phillips, his shot's off. Rebound. Somehow gets to Mills. Blocked by Capers, but Phillips is there to clean up the mess.
And Phillips showing us a little bit of just exactly what he does. He seems to always be in the right place at the right time, and that is his skill set. He's aggressive. He goes after the ball, and he's a great finisher around the rim.
Ward dishes. Garland pumps. Slows it down, gets it back to Ward. 6 on the shot clock. Screen coming. Ward pulls up, gets it off. No. Baptiste with the rebound.
And on one end of the court, we see London getting all these second chance points, really attacking the offensive glass. On the other, Omar Strong was really the only one who went after the boards there, and it wasn't that aggressive. It was...
Thomas rejects Jonathan Mills.
Sorry, Jimmy. Yeah, it wasn't a strong move where he tried to get the ball. It's gonna be a tough day if the Power continue to allow Lightning inside like they are, and then on the other end to be settling for outside jump shots.
13-5 Lightning lead. 4:35 left to go here in the first quarter. Ward trying to lock down. Ed Horton in now. Guarded by Strong. Pull up 3. No. Halfway down, but doesn't fall. We've had a few of those today. The rims are unforgiving. Garland contested. No. Cooper's in. He gets the rebound. He's no good. Battling for it. Loose. Baptiste tries to save it. Somehow gets it to Jennings. He strips it away from 2 Power players and gets across midcourt and slows it down. I have no idea what just happened.
A little bit of a wild set there.
Phillips down low now. Mills, 8 on the shot clock. Mills, one hand, cross court. Jennings, 3. No. Rebound, Ward. Ward has the screen. Taking it, Horton. Puts it up. Glass, no good. Way off. Phillips. The touchdown pass. Jennings behind the back. Mills. Baptiste spins. Left hand, no. Points for creativity.
Good job, Garland. Keeping his position, staying after the ball, made a difference, and kept his team from London from really getting 2 more points.
Garland, Strong, open look for 3. Buckets. Man is dangerous behind the arc.
Jeremy, you and me were watching him before, just warming up, and feels like he couldn't miss, let alone hit the rim on his shots. He was on fire.
So clean.
What a good shooter he really is.
Phillips, Horton, down low. Mills spins on Cooper, puts it up. No foul called, loose ball. Horton able to save it, throw it off. Strong, but only 2 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah, it didn't look like the Power ever really got any possession, and of course, don't believe it hit the rim, so I think it is right to be 2 seconds on the shot clock.
2 seconds on the shot clock. Looking for Emmanuel Little. Makes no cut. They go to Phillips for 3. Contested. No good. Blocked by Cooper. Capers is fouled by Sefton Barrett. New addition to the Lightning. Garland plays off the screen, tries to go off the bounce pass to Cooper. Kick ball called. Capers off the inbound. Goes inside. Cooper pumps, puts his head down to Jordan Widener. He drives, dishes. Phillips. Quick outlet pass. Travel called on Horton.
Great job by Omar Strong to move his feet and get his body in the right position. Never reached, but forced Horton to try to make a play on him. Not only does Strong shoot, but he's got quick feet.
Cooper has it up top. Capers steps out. 10 on the shot clock. Strong, open, puts it up, knocks it down. Just like that, the Power within 2. After being down 9-1, it's 13-11. Under 2 to go in the quarter. Lazar trying to back down Cooper. He gets that to fall. Garland gives it to Cooper up top. Widener trying to come off a screen. Capers. Widener down low. Cooper pumps, puts the ball on the floor. That shot's way off. Good defense there by Lazar. Little cross court. Horton 3. No. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Lightning ball. Looked like it was off Lightning, but ref says otherwise.
Yeah, close call. But with Cooper closing out on the three-point shot, big guy's really out of the key to bring down those main rebounds. And here we are again with London. Another opportunity with another shot on the same possession.
Capers, strong defense, but Sefton Barrett, too strong. A minute to go. Strong pull-up 3. Yes! 3 for 3 beyond the arc.
He must be so frustrated at guard.
You might have called this one big night. So far for Strong. 9 points. Down low Little. Spins baseline. Charge called. Great defense by the rookie Jordan Widener.
Great defense. Looks like moved his feet, got his body in the right position, and if they didn't call the charge, you know what? I think a hook was coming either way. So excellent defense by the Power, and they've really brought a new energy to the second half of this first quarter.
Garland to Capers. Capers gets to Widener. Strong steps out. He draws the foul there. Billy Baptist.
Baptist trying to take it a bit personally, Jeremy.
And it kind of looked like Strong was working the referee there before that foul. He was coming down the court. He was talking to the ref a little, and lo and behold, the ref calls him on the next play.
Well, you know what? Strong's aware of his situation. He's hit a couple big shots in a row, and they're going to be on him like glue.
Loose ball, foul on Douglas Thomas as he was battling for the loose ball on the floor. It'll be his first personal, and Lightning will take it with the shot clock turned off. 21.5 seconds left.
And a foul coming for the big guy. Unfortunately, off a forced play on the offensive end. Really didn't need to try to find the inside pass. It wasn't there. Don't force it in.
Also tough possession to give up with the Power having a chance to cut the lead to 1 or even tie the game. Lazar kicks, works back to Horton. Horton puts up the contested shot, no good. stripped underneath the basket. No foul called. Strong second half of the quarter. At the end of one, Lightning lead 17-14.
Hey Mississauga fans, it's the Florida boy Marcus Capers out here, in Mississauga, letting y'all know what place I like to eat at when I'm not playing basketball. Which one you guys think it is? Tweet your answers to @PowerBBall.
Lightning with the stop.
Strong 24 seconds of defense by London on that situation.
Lazar hands it off to Stewart. Phillips down low. Lazar turns baseline, throws that away. That'll be backcourt violation and a shot clock violation. All the violations.
A lot of turnovers early in this game, Jeremy. We've seen, as statted, 4 for Mississauga, and that would make it now 5 for London.
That's another one.
Oh. Now, I think Garland caught off guard by that situation. Once you've crossed into the front court, you are no longer allowed to enter the backcourt. Now, it's a FIBA-situated rule. One that is a tough one to adjust to, but Garland, from Philadelphia, probably hasn't played FIBA too much.
Brent Jennings just tried to absolutely destroy the rim, yet he gets rejected by the rim. Newbie, pull up. Capers can't tip it in. Almost saved by Lazar, but almost works out in his favor as he stepped out of bounds trying to save it. Strong with it now. Capers sets the screen. Douglas Thomas. Strong. Good defense by Jennings. Puts up the 3. No good. Strong wanted the foul. Didn't play defense. Jennings, great step and throws it gently down.
Now that's frustrating. And Coach Julius clearly upset with Strong, and really understanding. Strong misses a shot and looks at the referee for the call. Even if it was there and he didn't call it, Jeremy, you got to get back, play some defense.
Doug Thomas with authority.
Welcome to Mississauga.
Big man throws down. And with a block at the other end. Strong to Newby. Garland. Slowing it down. Thomas sets the screen. Garland rolls to the basket with the finger roll. 1 point game. 19-18 here in the second quarter. Stewart. Lazar. Jennings going back door. He's left open. Can't find him. Lazar. Deep two. Yes. Nice stroke.
And the strength of this London team, they can hit shots in all 5 positions. All guys can step out and hit big shots for the team and are confident shooting it. They've done it well all season.
Newby. Almost stepping out of bounds. Finds Capers. Capers, who's been silent offensively today. Guarded by Phillips. Fade away. Blocked by Phillips. Numbers for the Lightning. Jennings. He loses control. Strong to Capers. The two-handed jam. Capers looking frustrated. Normally he's a little more jovial, throws it down, there's a big smile on his face, and that one was a little more business. A little frustrated to start today.
Yeah, I think he knows at the one end on the play before, he did unfortunately take a tough shot and got blocked.
Marvin Phillips with the easy putback.
Phillips already with 4 rebounds in this game to go with 5 points. A double-double machine.
Garland has it now, 7 on the shot clock. Gives it to Thomas. Thomas, elbowed, no! Fake shot to Capers! Capers and 1! Thomas fooled me.
Thomas, what a shift this has been for him. You don't always expect a guy to go up for a deep 2, mid shot, find his man inside like that. That's great awareness by Thomas to know
A
where
perfect pass, too.
Oh, great pass. Right to his chest, right into his hands. Great awareness to find a guy under the net like that. That's great court vision from the big man. Couple deflected passes on the defensive end. A steal.
Capers at the line with a chance to tie the game. And he does. For the first time since 0-0, we are tied.
London, I thought, has played some pretty good defense thus far this game. I mean, the score is 23-23. On the offensive end, they've had a lot of opportunities, but as of late, have thrown a couple away and given Power some easy baskets on the other end. If they can clean up their game and stay aggressive on the offensive glass, I can see them getting back into a little bit of a rhythm.
Stewart dribbling into a trap. Jump ball called. Great D there by Garland. It will be
Stewart.
Still London ball. 6 seconds left on the shot
I
clock.
thought Stewart's lucky on that situation, Jeremy. It seemed like he may have walked there, but referee gave him the benefit of the doubt. Said he had a little bit of a tie-up with Garland and gave him the jump ball.
Stewart, 3 on the shot clock, and he throws that one away. So Lightning started so beautifully offensively, moving the ball. Now a little stagnant, a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a lot of passes that are being forced into situations. Power like to get into your feet and play really close defense, and that's causing some issues for London.
Strong to Cooper. Cooper backing down defenders. I believe a foul is called. All right, foul on Sifton Barrett. That's his second personal. Power will keep it underneath the basket. 14 on the shot clock. Up top to Ward. Ward pumps. Trying to drive. Now he's trying to kick out to Strong. Gets it to Garland. 3. Yes! Power with the first lead of the game. 26-23, 7:05 left to go here in the second quarter. Mills down low. Barrett fouled by Capers.
Capers coming with that weak side help, just a fraction of a second late. Sometimes you'll see him come flying in those situations though and get some massive weak side blocks.
Barrett good on his first. Barrett recently joined the Lightning. Ed Horton checks in for Emmanuel Little. A little quiet offensively so far. 13 minutes of action, only 2 attempts. He's 1 of 2. Does have 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Ward, nice crossover. His jumper, strong. Rebounds up for grabs. Horton finds it. He gets it to Barrett. Barrett almost leaves it behind.
And Jeremy, just to comment on what you said, I just don't think they've gotten Little very well involved thus far into the game. Get him the ball more, let him to make some plays, put it on the ground, but he just really hasn't seen that many looks in their offense thus far. It hasn't gotten to him yet.
Another turnover for the Lightning. As Mills throws that one out of bounds. And the way the Lightning are playing right now, they're throwing it away a lot. They're not scoring much. This is a time where the Power really need to take an advantage and really try to build a lead, because you know this Lightning team, regardless how deep behind they can get, they can always come back and power it down to Paul Cooper. Warren Ward getting a little aggressive defensively, and he picks up a foul.
And we've seen that in the past, Jeremy. I think the London and Mississauga games have been quite entertaining up to this point in the season, and London have pulled away more so this year and won all but the first one of the campaign, really. But
Sefton Barrett fighting for that rebound, out of bounds. It will be power ball.
But it's come down to second half execution. We've just seen London do just a bit better, and they play their game and they know their game very well. And when you can do that, you're going to be successful.
Timeout on the floor. 28-25 Power lead.
All right, it's that time. Samsung 30-second challenge. We got Tasha and Carla here. Let's take a look at the video to see what we're doing here.
What's up, Power fans? It's time for the Samsung Galaxy Challenge. I'll show you how it's done. It's time. Think you can beat me?
All right, you guys know what to do. We have Tasha on this side. We have Carla on this side. A sister-sibling rivalry here. And I gotta say, Tasha put on her pretty pink shoes just for this moment. So I don't know if she's the favorite heading into this or what. But when 30 seconds on the clock, you're gonna start, all right? When I say go. 2, 1, go. Oh my goodness! What a shot! This might be the quickest one we've ever had. Who's gonna, oh, she won! Tasha wins! I think she just set a Samsung record. Tasha, how does it feel? I think you beat Jordan Widener's time.
I killed you, Carla! What?
Oh man, I wouldn't want to be in that household tonight. Let's hustle off the court, Carla.
$28-25 Power clinging to a 3-point lead. They have the ball under 6 to go here in the first half. Garland guarded by Horton. Has a screen from Thomas. Strong trying to get open. Garland takes it himself, high off the glass. Thomas, rebound, put back, yes.
Thomas staying active on the offensive glass, getting the rebound, keeping the ball high, and finishing it right away. Seems simple, but it's a skill, absolutely.
Barrett, yes. Strong almost stripped as he crossed midcourt. Trying to cross over Stewart. Step back. 2 rims out. That's why he doesn't shoot twos, only threes.
It's so tough to steal the ball off Strong, how low he keeps that dribble.
Billy Baptist.
It's a big
Knotted at
finish.
30.
That is a big finish to bring it to 30, yeah.
Cooper. This might be their biggest lineup all season with Cooper and Doug Thomas on the floor at the same time. Strong. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up the floater. That's no good. Phillips with the rebound. He's running the length of the floor. Baptist. Phillips. That's no good.
I think I heard some skin from here, but the refs didn't think so.
Warren Ward charged with the offensive foul.
And Stewart playing some active defense for London there, challenging Strong out at half court, which is something we don't see that often on this Hershey Center court. Strong's an incredible ball handler, but no back down from Stewart in that situation. Then drawing the charge on that play. Excellent job by the guard to move his feet. Get in position for that charge.
Little. Contested. No good. Oliver out of bounds. It's the second time that's happened to Oliver where he's just been a heel out of bounds.
It's tricky playing on at the Hershey Center for the reason that it is also shared as a hockey arena, so their practice facility isn't necessarily this home court. Knowing the lines and the position of the court from your practice facility and your home court and just always changing makes things a little tricky, and those mistakes will happen every once in a while.
Cooper headmans to Widener. Widener gets tripped up. That'll be a foul on Baptist. It's his third personal. So he will check out and Brent Jennings will step in.
Frustrating for Baptist on that play, but the right call. As much as he didn't touch him or foul him intentionally, he still got in the offensive player's way of trying to get to the ball.
Cooper sets the screen. Garland off the glass. No. Cooper fouled on the putback attempt. He will go to the line to try and give the Power the lead with 3:21 left to go here in the second quarter.
And I know we've talked a lot about how Thomas has done on the offensive and defensive end as a big man from this game, but I think sometimes I personally forget about how big and important Cooper is for this team on the inside. I think we see him all the time be such a presence on the inside and be such a force to handle on defensive and offensive end that it becomes expected. Every time we watch these games, we just expect him to be that physical, dominant presence inside. Forget to appreciate it sometimes. But he's played a great game thus far for them, using his body to continuously get position.
Cooper no good on his first attempt. Good on his second. Cooper, a 58% free throw shooter throughout the season.
So not changing those stats too much on that one?
No. Jennings trying to get it to Phillips. Kicked away by Thomas. One-point Power lead. 14 on the shot clock. Lightning inbounding underneath the Power basket to Phillips. Guarded by Thomas. Thomas flops. Phillips can't get that to fall.
And Thomas on the defensive end. Looks like there should have been a call there, Jeremy, but I think I like the no call in that situation. Phillips tried to make some contact. Thomas hit the ground a little easier than he probably should, so didn't give him a call. Phillips would normally finish that play, though.
Cooper backing down Mills, called for a travel.
Just the spin move was just a little too quick. His foot feet were just moving a little too fast for him, but as we heard Coach Julius saying there, he's happy with his big man making that kind of aggressive move to the net.
Horton across midcourt. Finds Mills. Mills guarded by Cooper. Horton down low. Trying to get it to Phillips. Phillips guarded by Thomas. Puts it up. That's no good. Fighting for the rebound. Roush finds it. Widener has a lane to the basket. Stripped by Jennings. What a defensive play. Phillips. He goes length of the court. And how much of an asset is it to have your big being able to run the floor so effortlessly like Marvin Phillips can?
Phillips is an incredible athlete, and his rebounding, high rebounds, high scoring is all partially because of how active he is. And Jeremy, you're right, he can move, and he moves that body really well at a high speed and is some strong. So he has all the great pieces for a big forward, and I think he realizes what his strengths are. So when he runs the court, Jeremy, it just does great things for his teammates and allows not only buckets for himself, but easy buckets for his teammates.
As Mills and Phillips get crossed off, and another ball rolls out of bounds. And this London offense is really stuttering. Like, they're not very fluid right now. It's not that they're not putting the ball in the right situation. It's just they're not connecting with where they want it to go.
It's just not crisp, yeah.
Cooper with the hook shot.
You gotta love how Julius lets Cooper know on a travel that, no, great move, keep it up, and the next possession later, Cooper
responds with a hook shot and then a block at the other end.
But the baby hook shot I just love, and specifically because Julius gives him that confidence to take a shot like that, and the next play, doesn't worry about the travel, moves on and makes a good shot.
That's coaching, baby. 33-30, Power lead, 1:42 left to go in the first half.
Drink the pink.
Points off turnovers, 14-2 in favor of the Power.
Yeah.
That's half their points.
You're right.
Essentially.
I mean, you look at it, that is a lot of points off turnovers, and London have just made some simple mistakes that we wouldn't normally see this team make, and it's allowing Mississauga to really put up some points on them.
Jennings finds the rim. Power trying to run the floor. Capers. Strong in transition. No good. No, pass to Cooper will call it. That's a big man, throws it down.
Cooper just uses his body so well, and I can't stress that enough. Gets the inside position early, boxes his man out, and it allows him the easy flush for 2 more points.
Phillips fouled on the way up. Regardless, was blocked by Capers, so Phillips will go to the line. It's his first attempt from the line tonight. He has 4 points. Good on his first.
And Phillips is a player that gets to the line quite consistently and shoots the ball well, over 80% on the season.
One of the best in the league, and he goes 2 for 2 from the line. Capers bringing the ball up the floor. Capers looking a little more engaged after that and one opportunity. Strong to Roush. He drives, dishes, Capers, yes! (37-32). Under a minute left to go here in the first half. Phillips for three, buckets. It's a big shot from Marvin Phillips right before the half. Roush across midcourt. Finds Oliver for three. No. Cooper, rebound. Behind the back to Capers. That's no good. Paul Cooper's playing with a ton of confidence right now.
Cooper with the hands and the sweet pass from the inside. You never see big guys be able to do plays like that. That's great.
Shot clock and game clock are almost in sync. Phillips open for three. Rattles it home. Lightning on top by one. 5 seconds left in the half. Strong gets it to Roush. Knocked out of bounds. It'll remain power ball with 0.9 seconds left. Power looking for a quick shot. You would assume it goes to Strong. Oliver gets it off. No. So a strong finish for the Lightning ends this half with a 1 point lead. 38-37. Lightning take this one into the break.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, who's at number 10, Marcus Capers.
Thank you very much, Carl. Cape, what do you make of the first half? Do you call it an early second wind or just nerves that you had to get out of the way?
I guess a nerve. A little excited. We got a new team, so we just got to finish at the basket. Oh, I'm tired.
Take a deep breath. But I mean, you brought two big dunks in the second quarter. Sorry about that. Two huge dunks in the second quarter. How impactful do you think dunks are?
It gets the crowd going, more energy on defense. I should have had three. I missed that last one, but we down one. We just got to pick up the energy. So I feel like dunks give us energy. That's what we need right now.
And that's how you get high energy hoops. Now you went with the team to the Ronald McDonald House in Hamilton. What was your favorite part of that day?
I'm just helping kids out, seeing them fight, and you know they live in rough, so they able to smile about it. So it made me appreciate life a little bit more. That's it.
That's it, making you appreciate life some more. Thank you so much, Cape. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Carl.
All right.
Kathy, how are you enjoying the game so far?
I love it. It's pretty intense. It's a close call right now.
Hey, we're getting ready for a banging second half.
So Kathy.
Technical difficulties.
Can you hear me now?
I can
Okay.
hear ya.
So Kathy, how do you guys use the donations towards the Ronald McDonald House?
So as I stated previously, we have an operating budget of $1.7 million. So all the proceeds that we actually generate within the community goes directly back to the house. 91% of it is actually directly used to provide a night for a family and feed them. So it costs us $150 per family a night, and then $300 to feed 100 families every night.
Nice, nice.
Maybe you can tell us about the experience Friday night when we had Master Chef Pino de Serba serving dinner for all the families. We had the Power team there to meet the families. How was the experience for everyone involved? I saw a lot of pictures on social media. There's a lot of smiles.
Yeah, it was incredible, and the kids loved it. They loved having the players because they're so tall, and the mascots serving them. So it's nice to know that they're cared for by people like yourselves and the community. So it was wonderful.
I wish I was there.
I know, I wish I was there for the food.
It was delicious. It was delicious.
So I just want to give a friendly reminder to everyone that the Power Pack will be going around with a bag to give donations to the Ronald McDonald House. And it starts here, everybody. One person can make a change. We do have the power. Like that?
I like that.
That?
Witty. Very
I know,
witty.
We do have the power to make a change, and it starts with us. So thank you so much, Kathy, for coming to the game and letting everybody know about Ronald McDonald.
Thank you so much for having us and for all of your support. We really appreciate it.
Enjoy the second half.
Yes.
Let's go Power.
Woo, let's go Power!
Hey, louder than the first half, fans.
Second half underway, 38-37 Lightning lead. And if they want to grow that lead, they're going to have to work on turnovers. Points off turnovers, 14-2 in favor of the Power. And the Power are actually winning the rebounding battle.
Yeah, two things that we really talked about early in the game.
Al Stewart gets a half up and going.
As we talked about the rebound situation, excellent to see Mississauga coming and rebounding as a team. out-rebounding London by 2 with 23. They can keep that up. They have a great shot at winning this game, no, for sure.
Warren Ward with a 3. He gets on the board. Surprising his first points of the day as he was 0 for 5.
We discussed about him having a big offensive night, but he's been very, very quiet. Playing about 13 minutes in the first half with 0 points was a little bit of a surprise to see from the strong scoring forward.
Well, we've seen him score 20 and a half a few times, and it's tough to keep him quiet. Phillips gets the rebound. Out of bounds on that one. In that situation, Phillips, he and Emmanuel Little were going for it. Is it really worth saving it? Because a lot of times if you do save it like that, you kind of send the other team on a fast break opportunity.
Yeah, there's always a discussion with how you try to save it. Normally you'd never save it under your own basket for that reason. You save it under your own basket, you're immediately in a little bit of a sticky situation. But in that one, I get what they're trying to do. Try to make the play.
Ward with a quick 5 points. And he is a scorer, and you tell scorers don't stop shooting, and he can get hot at any point.
It's not a matter of confidence why he had 0 points, Jeremy. He's going to continue to shoot the ball. No problems there.
Power up by 2. Mills spins, beats Capers, gets that to drop. Capers to Thomas. 2 and 1 foul. Thomas looked like he got poked either in his head or top.
Some great ball movement by the Power there, Jeremy.
Nice find there by Capers.
Absolutely.
So Thomas will try to complete the 3-point play. His first game as a member of the Power. And he is making an impact. He's got 6 points, now 7 to go along with 4 rebounds. 3 block shots.
And has done a lot more that you won't necessarily see on a stat sheet.
And what a game for him to make a debut against someone like Marvin Phillips. Almost got that one a fraction of a second late, and that's going to be a call to goaltend.
And we can add one goaltend to his stat pack there.
Capers gets it from Oliver. The starting lineup on the floor for the Power. Roush swings to Capers. Capers kicks. Thomas puts up the jumper. That's no good. Phillips running the floor. He's got numbers. Mills back to Phillips. Oh! Marvin Phillips destroys the rim.
Someone clip that off and send it to as many sports networks as you can.
Stoic face, like you've seen him.
Marvin Phillips. My goodness. And the foul. Completes the absurd 3-point play.
Someone send it somewhere, please. The world needs to see this play, Jeremy. What a dunk.
Roush responds with a quick 3. I mean, it doesn't have... My goodness. Al Stewart cutting to the lane. He gets that off the glass. Well, this quarter is starting a lot quicker than the previous 2. Ward trying to go back the other way. Blocked. Thomas saves it, gets it to Ward. Ward drops it in.
And from our earlier discussion, that's why you do save it underneath the basket you're trying to score on. For situations like that, you never know what can happen. And
Foreshadowing.
Sometimes it pays off. Sometimes it pays off.
What a tremendous sequence of basketball. Up and down the court they go. (50-49) Power lead. Lightning ball underneath the basket. Stolen by Capers. Ward has it now, leaves it for Garland, puts up the 3, no, rebound, Stewart. Stewart, he's pushing the pace, he has numbers, Mills gives it back to Stewart, he lays it in. Timeout Power, 51-50, Lightning leads second half action, starting with a bang. Cooper now. Capers finds Ward. Ward thought about the shot, pulls it back down. Garland. Omar Strong, and that shot's off, and that'll go out of bounds. You rarely see Omar Strong airball a 3.
And that one is, I don't know how he didn't get a foul call on that one. Strong shot the ball, and Stewart immediately made some contact with him. Referee appeared to say he was straight up, but I disagree. That should have been called.
Phillips, his shot's off. Ward. Capers down low, back up top to Ward. 15 on the shot clock. Cooper. Yes, great ball movement by the power. Actually all 5 players touched the ball.
Strong finds Garland, and we've seen Garland make that bounce pass all the time. He loves the little inside bounce pass.
Jennings now. Mills spins baseline, gets that to go, and 1.
Impressive finish by the big man to get the basket and going to the line now.
Teams are just trading buckets at this point. Quite the opposite from the first half.
Absolutely, yeah. First half we saw a lot of defensive play, and right now very up and down. New energy in the building.
Manuel Little checks out. Billy Baptist checks in. Mills at the line to complete the 3-point play. And he does. 2-point lead now for the Lightning. 54-52, 7:15 to go. Strong. Sells that one a little, and that's another on Mills.
But Jeremy, at the same time, I think Mills has to understand when he's coming out, that far away from the net and challenging a point guard in Strong, you're not going to likely get the call. Strong has the advantage in that situation.
Ward backing down his defender. Fading, tough shot, no. Cooper out of bounds off Cooper, and it will be a Lightning ball. Long distance pass to Jennings. And Jennings, Baptiste. Mills, guarded by Cooper. Trying to shake, goes one way, spins, left, yes.
The left finish, first off the glass, now the nice hesitation with the baby hook. That's fantastic play from the big guy inside.
Garland rolls off Cooper. Has a lane, dishes, Strong. Able to corral it, knock it down.
Jeremy, I can't tell you enough how tough of a shot that would be to mishandle the catch and still in rhythm, collect it and fire it up for a three. That's so impressive.
Phillips, down low, Baptiste. 3-point lead now, 58-55, 5:50 left to go here in the third.
London's offense just looks so much smoother there. I love the back screen play to free the man open.
Garland, 10 on the shot clock. Capers, Strong, guarded by Phillips, step back, no. Ward, rebound, put back, yes. Cross midcourt, Stewart, down low. Phillips, spins, blocked by Capers. Nice play by Capers.
Capers has such athletic timing on his blocks. Long body, of course, but he comes across the key and is just always aware of who has the ball and when they're going to go up. Love it as a big man to have a guy like that on your team. You can rely on a guard to come help rotate and affect a shot like that.
Lightning inbounding the ball. They give it to Lazar. Lazar finds Jennings. Jennings, who's quieted off since his hot start. Phillips gets it to Jennings. Jennings, his shot's off. Rebound, Cooper. Cooper gives it to Ward. Ward across the timeline. Down low, trying to find Capers. Phillips, easy pass. Jennings corrals it and throws it down. It was an almost awkward play there because it almost outran them and wasn't really sure who was going to grab the ball and make the play.
Yeah, two players just looking at each other, waiting for the other to go to the ball a little quicker, but they finished it in the end.
Capers triples off the mark. Cooper, he's stripped on the way up. Out of bounds, it will remain Power possession. Thomas will check in for Paul Cooper, who's provided some excellent minutes tonight. 9 points, 4 rebounds. Ward off the screen for three, sticks it. Warren Ward has come out firing this half. He's got 12 in the quarter.
And I think taking close to 8 or 9 shots too, just in a rhythm right now.
Capers being backed down by Phillips. Phillips gets that to drop.
It seems as though London is trying to use their play inside a little bit. We've seen both big guys start to make some big plays in Mills and Phillips. Same with Lazar playing with some big moves inside.
Garland around the screen, puts up the three. No. Thomas, rebound, dishes. Ward, light touch off the glass. As we mentioned, Ward can put up numbers quickly. He's got 14 in the quarter.
And we've had almost as many points in this quarter as we had in the first half.
Mississauga only scored 14 points in the first quarter. He's matched that total here in the third. Rauch will check out, or sorry, Capers will check out. Rauch will talk with Coach Julius as Horton is at the line, shooting two. Horton off on his first. It's his first free throw miss this season. He was 4 for 4 before this. Now 5 of 6 and a 1-point lead for the Lightning. Ward to Garland. Garland has a lane, dishes Thomas, spins, puts it up, no good. Fighting for the rebound, out of bounds, off Lazar. Power regained possession underneath the basket with a fresh shot clock. Roush finding Ward, puts up the 3. No. Seems like he's been automatic so far this quarter. As a player, you go scoreless in the half. 24 minutes, you can't score. In less than 9 minutes, you've put up 14 points. How does a player just turn it on like that? You have such a rough start and to get going so quickly.
I think just for a scorer, a shooter's, or for even a shooter standpoint, you make one and it feels like your world's change. Basketball's such a game of runs and rhythms. You look at it, you might have a tough half, but you come out in the second half, you make one shot, all of a sudden you see another bucket go in, and it changes your whole feel of the game, really, and all of a sudden this new light feels like it's turned on and your confidence is all of a sudden booming. Guys like Ward, or you look at anyone across any pro level that really are elite scorers, they might go 3 for 18 in the game, but you know what, are still confident taking that last shot at the end of the game if their team needs it. It's a very tough mental sport to play. But elite athletes and elite players can ignore the misses and concentrate on the makes.
Garland trying to go down low to Thomas. That's turned over. Roush rushing back. Gets it to Lazar. Travel called. We talk about how well Warren Ward is playing. He comes off for a quick breather with 2:42 left to go here in the third quarter.
A well-deserved break.
Do you almost look at it as two different games? You kind of shake off the first 24 minutes and say, I need to get in this, my team needs me? Or is it just a matter of, I know I'm a scorer and this is what I have to do for my team?
I don't know if you look at it as two different games, but I think you can look at it as every possession is almost its own situation. Every play is a new play within a game, but of course, you have to ignore the misses and just continue to concentrate on the makes and the positives.
Double team. Thomas almost stripped him. Barrett, tough shot, altered. Garland now has it, dishes. Roush gets it back. Tough layup. He is fouled on the way up by Lazar. Lazar will pick up. Actually, I believe that will be on Baptiste.
And what makes Garland so tricky to defend is just that when he drives, I believe he is definitely a pass-first guard. He likes to get in, move the ball, find his teammates, but sometimes that just makes it very unpredictable. And in a situation like that, after he's set up so many of his teammates for buckets, he drives to the net and all of a sudden he's going to the rim, gets to the line because he catches the defense off guard.
He knocks down the pair, giving the Power a 2-point lead, 66-64, under 2 to go here in the third. And what will most likely not be the highest scoring game in NBL history. Mills spinning and spinning. Great defense by Paul Cooper. Dish by Garland. Foul on the floor. And that'll be on Sefton Barrett. Paul Cooper has played a tremendous game. Not everything showing up on the stat sheet, but 9 points, 5 rebounds, and a lot of, sure, he's a few turnovers, but he's been putting himself in the right place.
Yeah, definitely on the offensive end. He's that big body that causes a lot of problems. So many good box outs that have allowed his guards to come back and get defensive rebounds. So many plays on the defensive end where he's affected shots and made it tougher for the offensive team to really put it up and finish easy. He's such an important piece to this team. Can't be replaced.
Garland, Cooper, Roush, triple. Jennings backing down Roush. Tough jumper. That does not fall, but the foul on Roush will send Jennings to the charity stripe to shoot 2. Jennings, with the crowd as loud as it's been all season, able to knock down the first. Looking to cut it to a 1-possession game. And he does. Roush, cross midcourt, guarded by Stewart. Pull up 3, no. Mills with the rebound. Under a minute to go here in the third. Little, Jennings. Mills calling for it inside. Jennings, glass, no. Numbers, Garland, across, Roush, Cooper. Cooper has it, spins, gets it, Garland, capers, hacked by Little. Nice ball movement there from the Power. Everyone getting a look. Maybe not the smoothest, but it was effective.
It can't always be smooth and pretty. Sometimes you just got to grind it out and play that tough game.
So Capers will head to the line. He is 4 of 5. He's got 10 points to go along with 5 rebounds and 5 assists. Marcus Capers officially on triple-double watch. He misses his first. That'll be his second missed free throw of the afternoon. Capers looking to make his second. He does, making it a 4-point game. Under 40 here in the third quarter. Mills swings. Nice fake by Phillips. That's too strong. Mills grabs the rebound, and he is fouled by Paul Cooper. Paul Cooper will pick up his second personal.
And it's been a fun matchup. We've talked about Cooper, we've talked about Mills, but they have just been battling this second half in this third quarter. It's been back and forth, both having some great offensive finishes and just playing tough on the glass. It's great to see from both big men.
Mills off on his first. Mills, who only attempted 1 free throw before that attempt. The 59% free throw shooter on the season. He splits the pair. Two and a half seconds differentiate the shot clock and game clock. Power will look to hold. $10 on the shot clock, 13 on game clock. Garland looking for Widener. Bounces off Widener's hands and face and out of bounds. Power calling for a foul. So the Lightning will have 6.8 seconds left to cut the lead to either 1 or tie it.
6 seconds is a lot of time on the clock.
Mills drives, puts his head down. Little with the putback, no good. And that will end the third quarter with the Power on top by 3, 70-67. We'll be back. Fourth quarter action coming up next. Power, who have lost 3 straight after an 11-game losing streak. London 2-5 in their last 7. Lightning throw away an opening possession. Garland, Capers, Strong, Cooper, and Ward on the floor for the Power. Little, Jennings, Mills, Phillips, and Stewart counter for the Lightning. Garland, double teamed. Ward dishes out of bounds. Power ball. 5 seconds on the shot clock.
And Warren Ward back on the court for this 4th quarter. In just that quarter alone,
14 points.
Yeah, 14 points. And Take is the leading scorer now for Mississauga.
Mills, his shot's off, tipped in by a crashing Jennings. Ward is leading the way for the Power with 14. Marvin Phillips leads the way at game high 17. Strong. He's got 12. Cooper. Capers. Pull up. That's short. Rebound Phillips. Phillips has 10 rebounds now, and there's his double-double.
And look at the big man, almost playing like a point guard. Not always necessarily the best thing for your team.
Power caused another turnover to start the half. That's 2 and 2 possessions for the Lightning, or 2 out of 3 possessions. 1 point lead here in the 4th. Capers inbounds to Garland. Cooper. Capers looking for Ward. Finds Strong. Strong, who only needs an inch, will pull from anywhere. Foul on Jonathan Mills. Off ball foul. Shot clock resets to 14, and Power will inbound underneath the Lightning basket. Ward to Cooper. He swings to Garland. Garland down low to Cooper, who's wide open for the slam. Paul Cooper just seemingly got lost in the defense there.
Almost, yeah. Just can't let the big guy slip that close to the basket. No idea what happened for London on that defensive set.
Stewart taking it at Cooper to Little. Little, nice adjustment. Draws the foul. Unable to get a shot to fall, but he will be shooting 2.
Now Cooper trying to make a block on that play. I think the initial block seemed to be a good move. He went across, went nice and high with the right arm, but then all of a sudden started to swing with his left once he got by the right arm. If he misses your block, you've contested the shot, you've affected it, you've altered it. You don't need to swing across with your left hand. Rarely will you get a block with your left hand in that situation. Just be happy that you've altered his shot.
Little makes his first, trying to make it a 1-point game. He does, as he knocks down both. That'll give him 4 points on the day. Again, a quiet night for Emmanuel Little. Little 7th in the league in scoring with 18.5 points per game on average. Strong to Cooper, 4 on the shot clock. Strong, open look, yes! Cans the triple, and the bench wants a foul.
No hesitation and such a quick release. It's a beautiful combination.
Strong fouled. Brent Jennings on the way up, looking like he got enough of the ball. Coach Kyle Julius talking to the refs, pleading his case, and as Cooper comes out for Doug Thomas. Seems like an offense for defense situation. Thomas does have 4 fouls, and Coach Julius being conscientious of that with 9 minutes to play.
bold move, but it's coming down to a situation where you want him on the court. Maybe you just try to get him for as long as you can. If he fouls out, hopefully you get 6 or 7 minutes of the 9.5 remaining.
Coach Julius actually deciding to go big with Cooper and Thomas on the floor. Cooper's got 3 fouls. Those are the 2 players in foul trouble, which could be something to deal with later in this game. Garland trying to go down low. That's tipped away by Mills, who comes up slightly limping. Stewart. His team down by 2. Phillips thought about the 3, instead pulls it down. Little cutting, spins, fouled by Thomas. That's going to be 5 on the big man.
And they just keep getting to the line in this quarter, Jeremy. A lot of fouls, a lot of extra little reaches. For I would say the second and the third quarter, the Power doing a great job of moving their feet and not reaching too much, stayed out of foul trouble. But this fourth quarter has been a little bit of a story, maybe tired legs. You want to reach a little bit more than move your feet the extra half foot or so. Got to really buckle down and try to be disciplined in these last 9 minutes.
Little, good from the line. Little knocks them both down. Tied at 75, 8:51 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Capers, inbounds to Garland. Full court here. Garland guarded by Baptiste, gets away from him. Has a lane, high off the glass. That's no good. Stewart gets Strong jumping. Cross court. Jennings. Barrett now. Phillips. Double team. Capers. Alters the shot just enough. He gets the rebound. Foul there by Barrett. He is not necessarily in agreement with that call.
Great job by Capers on the defensive end. Stays down on his feet. Phillips is a smart offensive player, but Capers matched it on the defensive end and contested the shot. Didn't block it, but made it very tough for Phillips to finish it.
Strong open for three. Splash! Strong with 18 now, 6 of 10 beyond the arc. Omar Strong causing the turnover. As Stewart loses the handle, goes out of bounds.
I like that call. You know what? Stewart, most of this game has been, I think, getting away with a little bit of a push-off with his forearm and his left arm. And that situation, I think he did it again. Omar did sell it, but he lost the ball. It went out of bounds. That's great defense.
Strong. Capers didn't realize how open he was. That's going to be an offensive foul as he put his elbow into him.
That's an easy one to make. As soon as you start to make the contact away from your body, it makes it real easy for the refs to see and real clear for them to call it.
Fourth quarter action, 78-75, Power lead. 7:40 left to go here in the fourth. Phillips contested, loose ball, kicked out, Baptiste. To Little, Little drives, blocked. Phillips rebound, put back, yes. Ward gives it back to Garland for three. Buckets! Jennings right back the other way with the left-handed slam. Strong to Cooper, he loses control. Al Stewart slipping, and now he's fouled by Ward, who just pretends like he was trying to pick him up off the floor.
And this is just up and down basketball. And smart foul on Ward. I like that foul on Ward. He's not in foul trouble. And on that situation, you see London starting to break out. They have the numbers. Foul him on the ground. Slow it down. Take the second. Compose your defense and then get a stop. And we'll see if it pays off here.
81-79, Power lead. 10 on the shot clock. Baptiste contested 3. Long rebound right to Phillips. He spins. Baseline, yes.
We saw Phillips throw it down a dunk earlier, and we see it again. Just incredible footwork and incredible mobility from the big man inside.
Garland around the screen, puts up the jumper. That's no good. Lightning with a chance to take the lead. Offensive foul called. Great play by Capers to get his feet set.
And that's the right call in that situation. He's just out of control. When it gets up and down like this, it's really easy to just get a little too enthusiastic and be a little out of control.
6:07 left to go in the fourth. Deadlocked at 81.
I'm not saying anything. They're gonna ask me questions, and then you're gonna ask questions. Yeah. I don't know, but I ain't. No. I think you're supposed to be right in the middle.
Hey everybody, we are back again, and I am back with Kathy from Ronald McDonald House. Thank you for spending the afternoon with the Power Nation.
Thank you so much for having me and supporting the house.
Even more importantly, we want to thank you for letting us be a part of such a great cause. I wasn't there Friday night, but I know from everyone who was, they said how touched they were. They were so grateful to be a part of it. And we just want to present you with this check on behalf of the Mississauga Power.
And the check is for $1,931.06. And it only begins here. This is just the beginning, a great partnership, right, Scott?
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Yeah, don't quit your day job.
Thank you so much to everybody today. Really, really appreciate your support. You've truly helped everybody at our house and all the families that will have to come through the doors at our house. Thank you.
It's been an honor.
We need a picture.
In a game that's had 11 lead changes, been tied 10 times. That's where we sit right now. 81-81, 6:07 to go. Power inbounding the ball. Capers, he finds Roush. We haven't seen a lot of Roush since the early third quarter, but he's been productive tonight. 8 points, 2 of 3 shooting from beyond the arc, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He goes up top to Capers, kicks to Ward. Capers, back to Ward for 3. Buckets!
And that to me is the best offensive set they've had all this game. What great movement. They got the ball inside, great kick out, and well shot by a shooter on your team in the corner. Great job.
Little. Backing down Capers, blocked by Capers! He's got the ball, he's out and running. He finds Ward, pull up 3, no. Capers almost tips that in. Little swipes away. Coach Knox calling for them to slow it down. Jennings has it, and he does. Up top to Stewart, down by 3. Phillips. If you give him enough space, he will shoot. Al Stewart cuts back door. Phillips the 3. Smooth as butter. Tied again. Roush. Cooper. Phillips switches on to Ward. Trying to break him down. Dishes. Cooper gives it. Thought about giving it back. Hook off the glass. Ward with the tip slam. Now, Gav, it looked like Coach Carlos Knox was kind of pleading that was offensive goaltending, but in FIBA the rules are a little different.
Yeah, no, actually, good point, Jeremy. Way to bring that up, because it is different. If you don't know, once the ball hits the rim, the ball then becomes active. Whether the ball is outside the area of the rim or still above it, you're allowed to go up and now play it right away. Once the ball hits the rim, it's just active. Anyone, defense or offense, is allowed to go up and affect the ball. You look in, when you follow a league like the NBA, or even when you watch the NCAAs, it doesn't have the same rules. You have to, the ball has to leave the cylinder before you can affect it, but FIBA's a little different.
Phillips now at the line. He misses his first. Looking to cut the lead to 1. He doesn't. He misses both. And a
lane violation, it looks, Jeremy, so he's going to have another shot.
A lane violation, I believe, on Marcus Capers. So Phillips will have a third opportunity. And he misses all 3. I can confidently say an 85% free throw shooter does not miss 3 in a row often. Huge break for the Power as they remain up by 2. To Cooper. Backing down Phillips. Kicks. Roush, open look for 3. No. Phillips grabs the rebound. Knocked loose by Cooper, out of bounds. Off the Power. And it will be Lightning ball. Timeout on the floor. Lightning down by 2, 86-84. 3:50 left to go here from the Hershey Center.
All right, fans, it's time to show it.
One possession game, under 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Lightning with the ball. Marvin Phillips leading with a game-high 24. Warren Ward's got 19. Omar Strong's got 18, all from beyond the arc. Thomas into the game now, giving Cooper a break. Thomas sitting on 5 fouls. Mills dishes, knocked away by Thomas, out of bounds. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Little on the inbound, he goes to Mills. Mills spins on Thomas. Thomas has to be careful. He throws that one out of bounds.
And when the ball's bouncing around like that, sometimes it's easy, you just want to get a hand on it, but try to go up and grab it with 2 hands as much as you can. I think Thomas could have came down with that rebound.
Fresh shot clock now for the Lightning. Little. Tries to dish, sends it to Cooper. Or Capers, rather. Capers fouled by Little. And that's a frustration foul there.
It's a frustration foul, but at the same time, Little is, I think, coming with the mindset that they have numbers again. If he doesn't foul them, they might be able to break out for an easy 2. Some coaches would love it, some coaches wouldn't. It's a tough call to make.
Coach Julius and Omar Strong making it a point to ask the referee if they can go back
They have
across
the
half
backcourt.
court.
Yep.
Now they're learning.
Absolutely. We saw that call get made in the first half against Garland.
Ward for three, no. Right to Ed Horton, and he slows it down. Had the fast break opportunity, but instead slows it down, makes a smart play. Jennings, Mills along the perimeter. Little trying to get open, he does now. 7 on the shot clock. Down low to Phillips. Phillips loses the handle. Thomas gets it to Ward right away. He gives it to Strong. Strong crosses midcourt. Got it by Horton. Offensive foul on Thomas.
That's going to foul him out of the game.
That's a tough call for a 6th foul. So Paul Cooper will check in for Thomas, and
that's it. That changes the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds here drastically.
so Paul Cooper, who's been playing pretty well today for the Power, in to anchor the defense, sitting on 4 fouls. Capers blocked out with his face.
Phillips with another turnover, though. Has had a tough go in the last couple minutes here in the fourth quarter.
Down low to Cooper. Pumps, loses it, bounces right to Roush, who gets it to Ward, who drains the triple, and a little hop skip to go with it.
Makes it a 2-possession game with 1:50 left on the clock.
Under 2 to go. Stewart. Phillips guarded by Capers. Capers tight on him. Great defense. Mills now on Ward. Puts it up. No good. Loose ball. Little rebound. He gets that to drop. 3-point game. 1:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Power up and with the ball. Roush across midcourt. Finds Capers. Capers to Strong. Strong guarded by Stewart. Roush dishes. Fouled before he could. Foul on Jennings. Jennings picks up his first personal. 1:15 left to go. 14 on the shot clock. Ward on the inbound. Ward struggling to get it inbounds. Mills knocks it out of bounds.
That's a tough position to put Cooper in. He's going to have his back turned to the basket in the corner, catching the ball basically as far away from the rim and probably as far away as he ever wants to be from the rim.
And Power will change up the look a little bit, giving Cooper a little more space. He still has it. Floats it to Roush. 9 on the shot clock. Roush puts up the 3. No. Stewart with the rebound. A minute to go in the fourth quarter. 3-point Power lead. Stewart. Little puts it up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Fouled by Capers.
If Little didn't get the call on the first one, it's clear he got that on the second one. He's going to line to shoot too.
Capers picks up his fourth. 49.8 seconds left to go.
In the last 2 minutes of the game, I don't like to see the Power giving up offensive rebound opportunities for the Lightning. They've done so well all game, keeping them off the glass and winning the rebounding battle this game. Don't lose it in the last 2 minutes. It's what's helped you be successful this game. But Little, last 2 trips have gotten 2 offensive rebounds and gives them a chance to put points on the board.
Little gets some love from the rim on that one as that rattles home. Looking to make this a 1-point game. He makes both. Timeout Power. 89-88. 49.8 seconds left.
Oh, it's about that time, Scotty.
What time?
Minute of madness.
60
Free
seconds.
stuff.
Come on. Let's go.
Let's make some noise.
This is absolute madness.
Let's hear some noise. Get out of your seats. I got some free stuff for you. Hello? Yeah, you. Get out of your seat. Come on. Let's do this.
And getting a good shot off. Doesn't have to be a 2, doesn't have to be a 3. I hope that they try to attack the rim in some sort of way. I'd love to actually see them maybe post up inside a little bit. We've seen some guys make some great plays inside, and get the ball inside. If the kick out's there, move it through there. But we'll see what happens. You look at maybe Capers. I would love to see him. He's had a great game so far. Not necessarily the highest scoring, but he's done some really great things with the ball in his hands. Get him in a post-up position. He's a great kick out, but also some great inside moves.
Power with the ball. Crowd on its feet. Under a minute to go. Up by 1. Ward on the inbound. He finds Roush.
Running
Roush,
it.
guarded by Horton.
2 double screens for Strong and Ward.
Capers. Kicks. Ward for 3. Yes! Warren Ward with a huge 3. Power up 4. 34.6 seconds left.
I don't want to say I called it, but it worked out pretty nicely. Capers, excellent play. Stay aggressive. And Ward does a great job of letting Capers find him. He shifts to get open and hits a big shot. That's fantastic offense by the Mississauga Power. Way to come out of timeout and execute.
Beautiful play. Gets them up for 34.9 or 34.6 seconds left to go. Power looking as good as they have in a long time.
This has been an excellent game just on both ends of the court for Mississauga. They've done some great jobs, and they've even contained Phillips a little bit.
Lightning coach Carlos Knox, his team's down for 34 seconds left. You don't need a 3. Are you looking for it, or you just score the quickest way possible? You are in a 2-for-1 situation if you score quickly.
Ideally, he draws up a set that allows his team to get a quick look, a 2 or a 3.
How quick are you looking to score? 3-5 seconds, or just best opportunity?
You know what? I bet they make it's going to be a double move. I see a ball screen, maybe an off screen for a shooter. Something they're going to get off within 10 seconds for sure. I bet within 6 to 8 seconds. If that happens, fantastic. The difficulty is if it doesn't look good, you have to challenge yourself not to force the look, bring it out and take another good shot. If you need to foul later on, you foul. But of course right here they're going to look for the quick 2 points probably, or 3 if it's open.
Stewart inbounds to Horton. Horton finds Little coming off the screen. Back to Horton, puts up the 3. Rattles out, rebound Capers. Jonathan Mills fouls, and that'll send Capers to the line. Actually, they are not quite in the bonus yet, so Power will have to inbound with 1.3 seconds differentiate the shot clock and game clock. Next foul sends them to the line. Capers looking to inbound, gets it to Strong and he gets some space. Coach Julius and Mills. These two teams got in a bit of a scuffle last time they played. That resulted in a suspension for Josh A. Rocket and Jonathan Mills.
And you know what, in that situation, pretty clear from here, Jeremy. We had great spot on that. I'd like to see Mills get off the court in this situation. Not a fair situation to put Coach Julius in. I never like to see players try to approach a coach like that.
We're going to try and figure out what happened here, but the foul on the court was on Jonathan Mills, which would send Omar Strong to the line because they are in the bonus.
Mills is trying to make a basketball play. He fouls him. Looks like they may have called a flagrant as we see Omar Strong shooting free throws.
Strong's just taking a few warm-up shots.
This is going to be, just a few warm-up shots, which is not allowed whatsoever. But in this situation, I'd love to see how the refs handle it. They got it under control, and they're going from there. This is going to be a big play, Jeremy. The referees have an important decision to make. We got 21 seconds left. Mississauga up 4. And shooting free throws in some capacity, but it just depends.
Are the Lightning shooting free throws if there's potentially a technical on Coach Julius? As the referees discuss this.
Some things we're going to have to look at. It's going to be tough for us to really understand completely what they call, but did any power players come off the bench? Were any coaching staff come off the bench? In FIBA, only one coach at a time is actually allowed to stand up. Either the head coach can stand up or the assistant, but not both at the same time. Sounds silly, but it does come into play. I don't know if the referees are going to take it that far and make a call like that. It's tough to see a player approach a coach and get in his face like that. And Kyle Julius stays very composed, keeps his team composed. And at the same time, good for the London organization and the London bench to stay composed at the same time. Normally, it's very easy to see those situations escalate, and we've seen situations between these two teams escalate before. But overall, this is being handled very well by the officials and both coaching staffs.
So the ref is coming to the table. It sounds like foul on Jonathan Mills as well as Al Stewart, and then a foul, or I believe a tech would be on Coach Julius, and coaches are getting explained right now. We'll have to wait for the official call from the ref.
And as we wait, we're getting fed the information ourselves. All three officials discussing with the coach. And it looks as Kyle Julius is the one who walks away upset in this situation.
So there's a technical on Al Stewart, a common foul on Jonathan Mills, a technical foul on Coach Julius, and a technical foul on a power assistant. So 3 technicals, a common foul, Omar Strong shooting 2. So there's only 2 shots right now. Omar Strong shooting. Hasn't really been explained if there are technical shots. The way they're set up right now, it looks like there will be.
Repeat the technicals, Jeremy.
So there were 3 technicals on the floor. Al Stewart picked up 1. Kyle Julius picked up 1. And then an assistant coach on the power picked up 1. And now it looks like that's why we are at this end of the court with the Lightning shooting a technical free throw, because the technical's kind of offset. So 1 from each team with cancel, and then the Power have the second. So I believe that might
London will shoot
give
2
the ball.
and give the ball back.
I don't know if they'll. So they'll shoot 1 for the technical.
1 for the technical. So
and they will get the ball back.
And receive the ball back.
Down 5.
A situation I didn't think really should lean in favor of London, but here we are. Referees made the call.
94-89, under 24 to go. Al Stewart has it. Horton puts up the deep 3, sticks it. 2-point game, 12.7 seconds left. Power need to get the ball in. Little almost swipes that away, but almost looked like it should have been a foul. It looked like he was really holding papers.
Strong coming in. He's your ball handler. You want him on the court.
So Capers will inbound. Gets it to Strong. Strong. Lightning were trying to trap him. Horton picks up the foul. So that will send Strong to the line with 11.1 seconds left and a chance to make this a 4-point game.
And the right guy on the free throw line for the Power, as he's an 86% free throw shooter this season. Coming to the game was 49 for 57.
Makes his first, making it a 3-point game.
On a make, we'll see London likely call their final timeout to draw up a play. On a miss, though, it's live.
So Lightning hit or call their timeout, down 4. Seems like Jab.
Newby's hands, who hasn't played all game, force him to take the free throws, but it's going to be a quick 2, and they're going to force him to do something to try to get the ball in bounds with great pressure from London's defense.
11.1 left to go. 4-point Power lead. Fans on their feet. Al Stewart gets it. Got it by Newby. Capers locks down Horton. Phillips steps out for 3. Fouled and holding his knee. Phillips writhing in pain as he was fouled on the 3-point play. 5 seconds left. Power are lucky he didn't make that.
And you never like to see a player grab his knee in the way he did.
I know this is going to sound wrong for a competitor like Phillips who's going to want to stay in this game, but he missed his last 3 free throws. Is this maybe a situation where you maybe take him out and put someone in that you know can hit free throws? I mean, he's an 85% free throw shooter. But in this situation, obviously you would lose him on the defensive end, but you have to foul right away anyway.
I think it actually comes back to probably what we discussed earlier. You got to forget the former plays and rely on the next play ahead, in the sense that they want him to shoot it. 85%, they got their best player on the line to shoot 3. This is something that they want. I know he missed 3 earlier, Jeremy, but
he's good on the first.
Shooters are shooters, and scorers are scorers. I mean, you want these guys to be on the line in big moments for your team.
Phillips. Good on the second. He makes this. It's a 1-point game with 5 seconds left. It gives the Lightning an opportunity to tie.
It's a big box out by the Power. They need this rebound if he misses.
Phillips. No good. Rebound. Jennings puts it up. No. Rebound Roush. And that'll do it. Power win. 96-94. What a tremendous basketball game.
Well, it came down to the final whistle, Jeremy. Wow, that was exciting.
Warren Ward finishes with 25 huge points in the half. What a character win for this Power team.
Absolutely a character win. That was something special. They played great as a team without some big pieces, as we've discussed, that have been so important for them all season. They played a great team game, shared the ball, multiple guys stepped up, and how about that game by Capers? What a job he did from both ends of the court, setting his teams up, all-around game, fantastic performance.
And that was the thing, everyone contributed today. You had a little some from new player Douglas Thomas, to Roush. Paul Cooper was excellent. The ball was really spread around and everyone made plays.
Absolutely, everyone made plays. You see Omar Strong, Garland coming off the bench, Cooper coming off the bench, 22 points, 12 points, 11 points. Great performance by the Power. Everyone chipped in so many different ways and in the end executed down the stretch, something we haven't seen them always been able to do very well. But this time, wow, what a job, what a game, what a win.
Power win for the second time in 15 tries. A huge win today against the Lightning. They take this one 96-94 on home court. For Gavin Berry, I'm Jeremy Pearl. We'll see you on Valentine's Day. Have a good one, everyone. You've been watching Power Basketball.